Palaces of Governor-General in Kiev, a former building and an important city landmark in the neighborhood of Lypky in Kiev that was destroyed by a blast in June of 1920. For most of its time it served as the official residence of the Kiev Governor-General of Southwestern Krai. Historical background. The construction date of the building is unknown. It is first mentioned in 1817. The palace was located at the corner of Valesia Institutska and Valesia Levashovska in the vicinity of today's address numbers chapter 18 and 20. According to the Kiev historian Theodore Richard Ernst, the building belonged to the Major General Dmitry Bagicha. Later the building was owned by Artillery Colonel Andrei Zakharovich Ivanov, who lent it out for poor Fen. One of his clients was Nikolai Rayevsky, who stayed in the building in 1821–25. In 1833 Ivanov sold the house to the state treasury for 100,000 rubles. Since then the building was used as an official residence. The first resident of the house was Vasily Levashov, the first official governor-general. Until 1914 the palace was a residence of the governor-general of Southwestern Krai. Upon liquidation of the position, the building was given to the Kiev governor in 1915. In January of 1918, just before the Bolshevik forces sacked Kiev, Volodymyr Vinnichenko was able to secure the palace after the General Secretariat of Ukraine. However, right after the establishment of the Ukrainian state on April 29, 1918, the house was redesignated as an official residence of the Hetman of Ukraine, and after December 14, 1918 belonged to Simon Petliura. Due to war and political situation, none of the Ukrainian state officials stayed in the house for long. In 1919–20 the power in Kiev changed rapidly with advancement of the Russian forces of White Guard movement and the Liberation Forces of Poland. In spring of 1920 Kiev for a short period was occupied by the Ukrainian Allied Polish forces and the palace was used as an ammo storage. Upon withdrawal the building was blown into pieces. Due to the extent of the damage the building could not be rebuilt, and in 1925 a small city park was created in its place. Description. Blueprints of Vladimir Nikolaev of 1879 give an idea about facade of the Governor-General Palace. Its length constituted 35 meters. To the right there was a 3-windows annex with a cast-iron porch on columns as a side entrance, while further there was a 4-windows annex of the St. Nicholas Dome Church that was built on the funds of the Russian Ministry of Interior. The full length of structure along Valesia Institutska amounted to 55 meters. A hall of official receptions was located across a significant part of the building. During times of Trepov it was refurbished with white gilded furniture, while floor was covered with a white and pink carpet. The cabinet of the Governor-General and his family rooms were located on the second floor. The whole mansion was composed of 3 parts, while a bigger area was occupied by an old orchard which partially was left preserved to our days. The orchard was once a part of the Kielovi Park. On a corner there was a kitchen-side house that was connected with the palace by a stone gallery and other outbuilding. Separately, via gates towards Institutska, there was located household yard with large stables, cartwright, barn, orangery and coachman house. A stone barn for automobiles was built in December of 1911. Wooden stripped booths for guards stood to the side from the cast-iron porch. Bibliography. Tretiak K.O. Kiev Travel Guide of a Ruined City. Ed. 2. Kievsky Universitet. Kiev 2001.